So next one. Recent additions that were made to the Insolvency Code in the name of Pre-Packaged Insolvency Resolution Process, PPIRP, Section 54A to 54P, page number 1.40. May 22 attempt to Pakka question will be there from PPIRP. Definite. Which question will come, I can't give a guarantee. 54A to P. 15 sections will, 15 concepts will be there. One question will Pakka come for 6 marks. Which question will come, we can't give a guarantee. 7 pages content. Okka section, 54A to P, 7 pages content will be there. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Including 47 pages. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. 7 pages content, 7 parts. Total concept are divided into 7 parts. So let us have a look over 54A to P. First one. Before we start with the PPIRP, let us first have a clarity on why this PPIRP concept has been introduced into Insolvency Code. Okay. What could be the idea behind this particular provision? See here. See here. CIRP will be for how many days? 180 days. Generally 180 days. In India, somewhere here or here or here, somewhere here during 180 days period. So in most of the cases, in this 180 days period, somewhere at 30 day, 25th day, 21st day, 10th day, 100th day, like that, some point of time before this 180 days is expired, CIRP applications are withdrawn under section number 12A. If you remember, there is a section called as section number 12A, withdrawal of admitted CIRP petitions. 90% of the COC has to agree. They are agree. Suddenly they are withdrawing the applications. 2020 financial year in India, 14,132 applications are withdrawn. Government was shell shocked with that. An application withdraw. What these people are doing is, for the sake of making the other person being the debtor, corporate debtor, to scare him, they are filing these CIRP petitions. Once they are subjected to CIRP, they will know the torture. Immediately CIRP, after it starts, CDs are telling, corporate debtors are telling, we do one thing, let's go for a private settlement, I will pay you. Okay, we will enter into a separate agreement, arbitration or whatever the agreement we will enter. What we will do is, you withdraw the petition under IBC. IBC are a torture. So we will be doing one thing. Let's go out of the IBC. Let's have a private settlement. Clear or not, everyone? Creditors are also accepting it with 90% majority. In India, last year, 2020 year, 14,000 petitions are withdrawn, which literally shell shocked the government of India. Immediately government understood something is going wrong, or else why these many petitions are withdrawn? Therefore, they brought a mechanism to counter this. Generally, who will do these type of activities? Big companies are there. Okay, having thousands of crores of turnover, went into liquidation or went into insolvency due to financial crisis. Those companies will not do like this. Private settlement, etc. Private settlement, all this will be done by whom? Bacha companies. Big companies will not do that. Their reputation will be damaged. Once they are under insolvency, they will darely do that. Small companies will be there, they are doing this type of overaction. Therefore, Government of India released PPIRP guidelines. Which guidelines? PPIRP guideline. Applicable only for MSME. Micro, small and medium enterprises. Applicable only to whom? MSME. Micro, small and medium enterprises. Big enterprises, these concepts does not apply as on today. As on today, no. Maybe in future, if they are also doing the same with it all, maybe they apply to everyone. As of today, it is applicable only for MSMEs registered in India. Up to here, clear? So to avoid out of the court, to avoid out of the IBC approach, they followed this particular concept. MSMEs, instead of going informally and facing difficulties later, clear? Why people are going outside IBC? Which things will demotivate them to go outside IBC? A question will arise or not? ఎందుకు వెళ్తున్నారు అసలు బయటికి? You can also deal with IBC. అంటే you are going out of IBC means you are facing some difficulties in IBC. Therefore you are going out. What difficulties they are? They answered, number one, the time limits. 180 days we can't wait. And you are giving extensions like anything that we don't like. Second one, unnecessary intervention of NCLT from the very beginning. Clear? Asal application initiation is started with whom? AA. Why they are involving in my company? Third one, excessive involvement of RP into the management. In makiven nachatla. Therefore we are going out of IBC. Okay. Government thought that let's prepare a scheme which counter all these disadvantages. Okay? What they said, do you know? RP will not take over management. No. In PPIRP, RP will not take over your management. You only continue. RP will be like a supervisory authority, not like a managing authority. In which route? PPIRP route. They said, we are very happy. You do one thing. NCLT will not involve. NCLT will involve only at the last stage. You do with yourself. How to do? So tell me, resolution plan will be prepared at the end of the schema, beginning of the schema. కొంచెం ఆలోచించండి. అంటే ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఎట్ ద ఎండ్ మిడిల్ అనేది ఉండదు ఇంకా. అయితే ఫస్ట్ లేదా లాస్ట్. ఆర్పీ విల్ బి రెజల్యూషన్ ప్లాన్ విల్ బి పేడ్ ఎట్ ద ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ సిఆర్పి, ఎట్ ద బిగినింగ్ ఆఫ్ సిఆర్పియా చెప్పాలి. ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ సిఆర్పి ఆల్మోస్ట్ 130th day లైక్ దట్. ఇంకా అయిపోతుంది సిఆర్పి అన్నప్పుడు రెజల్యూషన్ ప్లాన్ విల్ కమ్. క్లియరా? ఆన్సర్. బట్ హియర్ at the beginning, before even the scheme starts, resolution plan will be prepared. Plan will be prepared by corporate debtor itself. Who will prepare? Prepare which plan? Mali first inchirandi. Who will prepare? Prepare which plan? Resolution plan. Through an RA. Vaadu ante vaadantara vaadu prepare chestadani kaadu. Through a RA he will get it prepared before or after. Before PPIRP starts, because don't call it CARP. This is PPIRP. What is the full form? Pre-packaged insolvency resolution process. What is not yet started? PPIRP not yet started. Even before that, what will prepare? Resolution plan. That's called as a BRP. Evantaru sadanni? BRP. Base resolution plan. Em plan? Scheme starts. Somewhere in the middle, they will prepare, they will all ask another RA, prospective RAs, invitations, expression of interest, everything will be given. They will also prepare resolution plan. They will also prepare. These are not BRPs, these are RPs. So that is base resolution plan. These are all resolution plans. Now they compete with each other. BRP versus RP1, BRP versus RP2, like that they start competing with this. Whichever compete with BRP and overrides it, that will be selected. If nothing is overriding it, BRP will be selected. Clear or not everyone? This concept is called as a selection matrix. A matrix, a selection matrix. And a concept is kochi, you will be putting all your information into that. Now a challenge will be created. Challenge versus whom? Whom versus whom challenge? BRP versus GRP versus RP1 to వదిలేసేయండి. BRP versus other RPs. Okay, base resolution plan versus other resolution plan. What will be created? A challenge will be created. In Namatlaga, Act lo use chesirve. A challenge will be created. This concept was the first found out in Switzerland. Therefore, this is called as Swiss challenge. Clear everyone? This concept is called as a Swiss challenge, where BRP fights with other resolution plans and only one will be selected in that, which can maximize the more value, which will create entrepreneurial growth, that will be selected by the AA, that will be overriding it. So everyone basically understood the PPIRP, technically understand. See here, Mr. A is there. Okay, he went to the hospital. Okay, and he said that, I don't want to tell what is problem in me. You take all the reports, diagnose and tell me what's wrong in me. Second person. A person went to the hospital and said that, I have a hand pain, leg pain, head pain, knee pain. Like that I said and I went. Clear everyone? I also taken all the reports, MRI, CT scanner, whatever are there. I have taken all the reports and went to the hospital. For example, I am having knee pain. I have taken the MRI or CT scan of entire hand. With that I went to the hospital. That means I already have a BRP with me. Base plan is there with me. I know where the problem is. Nene cheptuna niku. From there you start the plan, implementation. Or I just went to the hospital, take all the blood tests, 20 blood tests he is ready to take. Okay? One great person yesterday gave me an idea. Take all the blood tests on a single day. That person will come and do 70 tests. What you will do? So that will take a lot of time. Disease will not be diagnosed. You tell exactly where you are going wrong. I can exactly take there. Which is easy, first or second? Which is easy? That means already we went with a problem, we explained it, we already have the reports with us, put before him and tell what is the problem in me. Is that easy? Or check me totally, diagnose me, take blood test, 1 liter blood, test everything. What is wrong in me? Is that easy? No. Detection becomes very difficult. TARP is like a second case, PPARP is like a first case. We will go with our problem and tell, because, tell me, what is problem in my body will be better known to whom? Me. Likewise, CD only will be taking care of this resolution plan. Clear everyone? So therefore, with that ideology, PPARP concept has started. Okay? So how this PPARP concept will work? Let's see. See here. Applicability. To whom the concept of PPARP apply? Sir, to whom this concept will apply? Corporate debtor classified as a MSME. Next, when application may be made? When CD commits a default, then application will be made. That means default committed. Before creditors make a complaint on me, I only went to the tribunal and said that something is wrong with me. This is the problem. So show me a solution. Next, conditions for making application. Read. Conditions for making application. First, has not undergone PPARP or completed CARP during 3 previous years to the initiation date. That means has not undergone PPARP or has not completed CARP. No PPARP, no CARP. In how many years prior? 3 years. Condition B. Suddenly B. Not undergoing CARP. Not undergoing CARP. First case is a completed CARP. Here it is ongoing CARP is there. You also applied for PPARP. ఏది ముందు అయితే అది బెస్ట్ అన్నాడు. ఇంత తెత్తే ఎగరేస్తా అంటాడు. అయితే PPARPకి వెళ్ళు లేదా CARPకి వెళ్ళు. Clear everyone? Next. C. No liquidation order pass. It is not even subjected to liquidation. చెప్పండి సార్, what are the first 3? Not undergone PPARP. No CARP completion. In how many years? Or even not undergoing CARP. No liquidation. Next one. Fourth one. Eligible under section number 29A to submit resolution plan. That means you should not fall into the ineligibilities of 29A. చెప్పాను కదా సార్ ఇందాక RA. Next. Duties of financial creditor. Duties of financial creditor. Tell me sir, who is applying? Applying for? Applying for PPIRP. PPIRP, payment will be made to whom? ఎవరికైనా పేమెంట్ ఎవరికైనా చేసేది టు ద క్రెడిటార్స్. ఫస్ట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్రెడిటార్ విల్ బి ఫినాన్షియల్. ఆబ్వియస్లీ కమిటీ విల్ బి క్రియేటెడ్ బై financial creditor. Therefore, they are very important for creation of a committee. Therefore, see there what he said. Duties of financial creditor. Start. The financial creditors of corporate debtor not being related parties representing not less than 10% of the value of financial debt have proposed the name of IP to be appointed as a RP for conducting PPIRP. From this, what we need to understand? There is no concept of UOC here. There is no concept of IRP under PPIRP. IRP ఏంటి? ఇంట్రిమ్ రెజల్యూషన్ ప్రొఫెషనల్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఉన్నదే 120 రోజులు. ఇంట్రిమ్లు ఫైనల్లు ఇన్ని ఉండవు. ఓన్లీ 1 will be there. Because anyway taking over management, all these things are not there. Then why we require so much time? Therefore, directly, there is no concept of IRP. Directly, who will come and say it? RP will come. Completed, everyone? Okay. Come on, sir. Financial creditors of financial creditors of, and that financial creditor should not be a related party to the corporate debtor. That person should propose the name of IP. And financial creditors of corporate debtor not being related party representing not less than 66% in the value of FD have approved the scheme. Sir, if CD don't have FC, not being related party, then approval shall be given by the OC. Mark it important. This will be asked as a question. Sir, if you don't have FC, who can approve this? OC, which is not possible in CIRP. Not possible in CIRP. Sir, if you are okay up to here, I will go to the next point. Clear up to here? How many points are completed? 5. Chapan sir, even completed? Not undergone PPIRP, not completed CIRP, not undergoing CIRP, no liquidation, and eligible under section number 29A, duties of FC. Tell me what are the 2 duties of FC? Number 1. First, financial creditors not being the related parties holding not less than 10% of total financial debt shall approve the name of a insolvency professional who will act as a resolution professional, and approval but how much percent to the scheme? Not less than 66% of the total voting share should approve the scheme. Next, F. A, B, C, D, E, F. 6th one. Start. Majority of directors or partners of CD have made a declaration. Vinan sir okkari. Sir, we are talking about corporate debtor. Take a company. In company, first one, debtor is the company. That company applied. With whose permission? Financial creditor. With whose permission? Financial creditor's permission. Their company's financial creditors has to permit for PPIRP. They accepted. First point, 66% they accepted. Asal accept cheyalsina vaadu evaru? My company's board of directors. Clear, everyone? CD's board of directors has to accept. If it is a company, if it is a LLP, partners has to approve. How much approval is required is the point. Start. Majority of directors are partners. అయిపోయింది. Majority 10 la 6 majority, 5 la 3 majority, like that. Majority, simple majority. Clear? Majority has to approve. Start. Continue. Majority of the directors and partners should give a declaration that application for PPIRP shall be made within 90 days. Shall be made within the date on which it is proposed by the CD. Within 90 days, application will be made. Sir, tell me, who will prepare the plan? Some CD, through some person will get it prepared. From that day, within how many days? 90 days, we will apply for the NCLT for a PPIRP plan. Okay, next. PPIRP is not to defraud any person. That IP has been appointed as a RP. How much approval is required from them? If it is a company special resolution, if it is LLP, not less than 3/4 of the partners. Clear? చదువుకోండి సార్ ఒక్కసారి నాకు ఆన్సర్ చెప్పి చదువుకోండి. ఫస్ట్ వన్, This PPRP concept is applicable only to whom? MSME. CD being a MSME. Next one. When application will be made? When what is committed by the CD? Default is committed. Tell me. Conditions. How many conditions are there? 7. Exam adutadu 7 conditions. Ready? Rayadaniki ready ga undandi. Cheppandi sir. What are the 7 conditions for making PPIRP? CD has not undergone CIRP or PPIRP or has not completed CIRP. No undergoing CIRP. No order of liquidation. Eligible under 29A. Financial creditors should accept with 66% voting share for the process and 10% to propose the name of a IP. After that, it should be declared by the, it should be approved also by the directors and partners. If directors, special resolution. And if by partners, not less than 3/4. Once they give approval, within 90 days, you have to apply to the NCLT. It is not to defraud any person, and it is and IP are been appointed as a RP. If you give all these, PPIRP is an acceptable PPIRP. That everyone understood the point clearly? Next, approval of FC representing 66% of FD for initiating PPIRP. Next one, prior to obtaining the approval of FC, the CD shall provide the FC with sir, FC has to approve it. How much voting share? 66%. To approve that, they should get the full information about PPIRP. What full information? First, declaration. Next, special resolution copy. That means who should approve? If it is a company, who should approve? Board of directors. With what resolution? Special resolution. And technically, when you read the points, though financial creditors comes first, in company the first sequence is CD's board of directors will approve. After that, they will submit it to the financial creditor. They will approve with how much voting? 66%. That means FC will agree after reading certain documentation. First one is a declaration. Next one is a special resolution. Very, 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 very important base resolution plan and any other information. This is all contained in section number 54A. Take a minute time. Read entire chart. We will be going into the next area. Completed? Completed, everyone? Okay. Next. We'll go to the next point. Which concept is completed now? 54A. Next. Part 2. 54B, 54C, 54D. Let's see what they are. Please see the screen. Important. Shall we start? I got shown, sir. 54B. Whose duty? Duties of RP before initiation of PPIRP. Who is RP here? Resolution professional. Because there is no IRP. There is only one person called as a RP. Read. What are the duties? Sir, prepare a report as to the compliance of 54A. Tell me, what do you make compliance of 54A? Write down. How many conditions? 7 conditions. And base resolution plan. File such reports with IBBI, such other duties. What duties shall cease for IP? If CD fails to file an application for initiation of PPRP within 90 days, as per 54A, I have clearly given F point. Sir, whenever declaration, listen please, Board of Directors has to approve the scheme or not? Board of Directors has to approve or not? Shareholders has to approve or not? Shareholders with which resolution? Board of Directors majority has to approve the scheme or not? After majority of the board approving it, they have to give a declaration saying that we will be filing application form within how many days? 90 days. If they don't file, PPIRP will be terminated. Don't file within. Don't file within. That means what is the period of PPIRP? What is the period of PPIRP? 120. That 120 starts with the expiry of this 90 days. పిచ్చి పిచ్చిగా అర్థం చేసుకోకండి, చదివేటప్పుడు సరిగ్గా చదవండి దాన్ని. We didn't even apply, then how the process will start? So clarity again. First, whose permission is required? I am a corporate debtor. Tell me, whose permission is required? ఎంత బాగా అర్థమైందో చూద్దాం. First, whose permission is required? How many directors? Very good. అయిపోయింది. దాని తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్. That's all. Very good. Next one is in the company again. Shareholders has to approve. Shareholders has to approve. How many? How much shareholders? Sir, ఎంత అని చెప్పాడు? Special resolution. After that you will go to financial creditor. 66%. ఇది scheme. Clear? First who will approve? Next who will approve? That means once the approval of the shareholders is also obtained, you will file within how many days? 90 days. Within 90 days I will apply to the NCLT. Financial creditors also approve. ముగ్గురు అప్లై చేసిన తర్వాత within how many days? That means from the date of their giving approval, our process will start. Clear or not? In CIRP we take approvals during the process. అంటే ఇక్కడ ప్రాసెస్ అంతా అయ్యాకే స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాం. స్పీడ్ విల్ బి దేర్ ఇన్ ద ప్రాసెస్ నౌ బికాస్ అప్రూవల్స్ ఆర్ నాట్ రిక్వైర్డ్ వన్స్ ఇట్ స్టార్ట్స్. ఇంకా అప్రూవల్స్ ఉండవు, ప్రాసెస్ ఓన్లీ విల్ కంటిన్యూ టిల్. Clear or not everyone? So tell me, if CD fails to file an application for initiation of PPRP within 90 days, the duties of the IP will cease. Because, you can write down here, because PPIRP shall be terminated. PPIRP shall be terminated. Next, when my duties were ceased, application is admitted or rejected. Application is admitted or rejected, the process will cease. What do you mean by admission rejection? I will tell you later. First point, everyone understood, not submission within 90 days. Okay, next. That is all about section number 54B. 54C, application to initiate PPIRP. Application to initiate PPRP. This application should be made within, mali first go charu. This application should be made within 90 days. Deeniki 90 days time. Okay, who should make? Let us see. First, who is this? Corporate data. File a application with whom? AA. Complying with 54A. Means how many conditions? 7 conditions. Comply and then make an application. Along with the application, what are all the attachments? There are 4 attachments. First one, declaration, special resolution and FC approval resolution. Sir, ముగ్గురు అప్రూవ్ చేయాలని చెప్పాం. Board approve, shareholders approve, financial creditors approve. Therefore, declaration by board that they approved it. Shareholders resolution SR and financial creditors resolution. అంత ఈజీగా చెప్పాడు వాడు చెప్పడం. మనకు అర్థం కాక బట్టి కొట్టుకుంటున్నాం అంతే. బట్ వీ నీడ్ నాట్ డూ దట్. క్లారిటీ వచ్చిందా ఇప్పుడు? ఆ 3 ఏంటనేది? ఫస్ట్ board declaration, second shareholders approval, third financial creditors approval. Next one, declaration that there are no avoidance transaction or fraudulent or a wrongful trade. Next, name and written consent of IP, any other information. Or AA will give its decision within a period of 14 days. If it is acceptable, if application is complete, it will accept the petition and PPRP start. If it rejects it, if incomplete, or it gives a time period of how many days? 7 days to rectify the defect. If you remember, this entire block of concept is same as CIRP. What's up? Which concept we completed now? 54C. What is 54C? అప్లికేషన్ టు ఇనిషియేట్ పీపీఐఆర్పి. చెప్పండి సార్ ఒకసారి. హూ షుడ్ మేక్ అన్ అప్లికేషన్? కార్పొరేట్ డేటా. టు హూమ్? ఏఏ. కంప్లైంగ్ విత్ ద ప్రొవిజన్స్ ఆఫ్ సెక్షన్ నెంబర్ 54A. అటాచ్ హౌ మెనీ డాక్యుమెంట్స్? 4. ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఈస్ declaration, special resolution, approval resolution of the financial creditors. Second one will be no avoidance transaction. Third one, name and written consent of IP, any other information. Who will be to whom you will submit? AA will take how many days time? It will accept if the application is complete. It will reject if the application is incomplete. But when it is incomplete, you can have a chance to rectify that and complete it within a period of 7 days. I think these concepts are same as CARP, and you remember this. Next one, sir. Time limit for completion for PPIRP. Chalon sir. General time limit 120 days. RP shall file resolution plan as approved by COC to AA under section 54K within 90 days of PPIRP commencement date. చూడండి సార్ ఏం చెప్పాడు ఒక్కసారి ప్లీజ్. ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఒకసారి. 0-120. 0-120. Total PPIRP period is 120 days. By 90th day, resolution plans should be made ready. Sir, again, sir, already we ready, made it ready. That is a base resolution plan. This is the resolution plan. That means it comes at the end or beginning, almost at the flag end of the session on the PPIRP. So, RPs, మళ్ళీ ఇంకొకసారి, what is the total time period of PPIRP? By the end of 90th day, you should be ready with a resolution plan. Now these resolution plans on a challenge basis will compete with base resolution plan. One will be selected. Clear or not everyone? So therefore, sir, no resolution plan is approved within 90 days. What will happen? Terminate PPIRP. That's all. Take 2 minutes time. Read 54B, 54C, 54D. Please don't waste time. Completed. Next one is part 3. Part 3, 54EGH. EGH. Sir, if you see, F will not be there. F ఉండొచ్చు చూడండి అందులో. You know why? F is very big. Very big. Okay. So see there, I adjusted in the next charts. Since I couldn't do that in that particular chart, I have done in another chart. 54F. Clear? అన్నిటికన్నా పెద్ద సెక్షన్ ఏంటి అంటే 54K, ది కింగ్. 54K. Sorry, anyway, we will come to each and every concept. Not even a single section we are going to leave. So let's come back. 54E. See that? 54E. ఆ కాన్సెప్ట్లోకి వద్దాం ఒకసారి. ప్లీజ్ ఎవ్రీవన్ కాన్సన్ట్రేట్. సీ దట్ డిక్లరేషన్ ఆఫ్ మొరటోరియం పబ్లిక్ అనౌన్స్మెంట్ డ్యూరింగ్ PPRP. సమ్వేర్ వీ హ్యావ్ హర్డ్ దిస్. సేమ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ విల్ అప్లై. వాట్ ఈస్ ద పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ ఇష్యూయింగ్ ఏ పబ్లిక్ అనౌన్స్మెంట్? Claims. OC and FC can make their claims. So therefore the AA shall on the PPI commencement. PPI means pre-packaged insolvency commencement date. PPI means pre-packaged insolvency commencement date. Shall declare moratorium, appoint the RP, not RRP, RP, and cause a public announcement. Sir, which RP? As named in the application if no pending proceedings. If there are pending proceedings, IBBI will recommend the name of a RP. Answer completed. Next, public announcement. Public announcement will be issued immediately after appointment of RP. Same point we also seen in section 15 of CARP. Moratorium shall end. Sir, ఒకసారి చెప్పండి సార్ చూడకుండా. Moratorium normally will end with the end of. Here moratorium will end as with the end of. అంతే, ఆన్సర్ అయిపోయింది, ఏం లేదు అందులో. రీడ్ 54E. 54E is known or unknown points? All known points. Shall we continue? Next. So let's not waste time in those areas. Next one, list of claims and preliminary information memorandum. What is the duties of the corporate debtor? See the screen and tell. The CD shall, within 2 days of the commencement of PPR, within how many days? 2 days of commencement of PPRP, submit the following information to the RP. What is the first one? List of claims. And the next one, preliminary information memorandum. Not information memorandum, what we call it? Preliminary information memorandum. That preliminary information memorandum will contain information relevant in formulating the resolution plan. What information will be required to prepare a resolution plan? That information will be contained called as a preliminary information memorandum. Inkokkasari cheppandi sir. List of claims and preliminary information memorandum. First, duty of CD. CD shall within how many days? 2 days of commencement of PPRP, submit the information with regard to the list of claims and preliminary information memorandum to the RP. Next. Sir, information memorandum will be prepared by? Who will prepare? CD will prepare the information memorandum. And that information memorandum will be submitted to the RA for formulating which plan? Resolution plans. Gurtunda sir cheppindi, just now we completed 1 hour back. Okay, who will prepare information memorandum? Who will prepare the information memorandum? Sir, original CARP ku nenu adagatla. Original CARP lo who will prepare? RP will prepare. RP will be taking care of management. Therefore, RP will prepare. Here, who will prepare? CD only will prepare through an RP, through IP. Technically, they will hire a insolvency professional. Through him, they will prepare it. But technically, it comes from whom? Corporate debtor only will prepare resolution plan. Okay, through an information memorandum. So read, start. Consequences of misstatements in information memorandum. Where there is a omission of material information or inclusion of misleading information, and by the reason, sir, either by including wrong information, excluding correct information, both are mistakes. Because of that, what happened? Any person has sustained loss or damage. What will happen? Situation of officials. What will happen? Promoter, director of CD, because CD prepares information memorandum. At the time of submission of list of claims and information memorandum shall be liable to pay compensation. Situation of the person who incurring the loss, entitled to move a petition to the court to claim compensation. They are liable to pay the compensation. You are eligible to get the compensation. Note 2. అన్నాం కదా అక్కడ. నోట్ 2, పర్సన్ ఆర్ అఫీషియల్ షల్ నాట్ బి లైబుల్ ఇఫ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఈస్ సబ్మిటెడ్ వితౌట్ హిస్ knowledge, because if you are innocent, penalty will not be levied on you. Sorry, anyway, answer my question. Corporate debtor has to prepare list of claims and preliminary information memorandum within how many days? 2 days. Okay, next issue. If the information memorandum does not contain material information, or it contains a false information, and by the reason of that false information or missing material information, what is caused to other party? Loss or a damage, then 2 things will happen. Number 1, what is the position of the CD? Pay the compensation. And what is the position of that person? Entitled to receive compensation. Section 54G. Management of affairs. Very, very important. Sir, ikkada 3 sections important manaki. 3 kaadu, 4. A, 54A, 54H, 54J, 54K. JK మాత్రం మామూలు ఇంపార్టెంట్ కాదు ఎగ్జామ్కి. ఏమంటి? J and K. J is a peculiar section inserted for PPIRP. Will you continue? See there. Now tell me, generally when CIRP starts, who will take over the management? ఒక్కటి కూడా అందరూ కలిసి చెప్పరు. When CIRP starts, who will take off the management? But here that does not happen. Still it will be controlled by corporate debtor only. That's a marking feature of PPIRP. Start. Management of affairs. Start. During PPIRP, management of CD shall vest with directors or partners of CD only. Next. Board of directors or partners shall endeavor and preserve and protect the asset. They should only protect. Generally maximizing the assets, protecting the assets, running as a going concern is the duty of whom? RP. But here the duty of corporate debtor only. Last one. Promoters, members, partners, personnel shall discharge their contractual statutory obligation. That means you also will not leave the company. You are also sitting in the company. You have to discharge all your statutory obligations. Simply to tell, old company will continue as a old company only, no takeovers, nothing. It works intact. అంతే. నువ్వు చెప్తే కానీ PPIRP ఉందని తెలియదు జనాలకు కూడా, అంతలాగా జరుగుతుంది. People will not even know that there is an insolvency process against you unless and until you yourself tell the party. అంత సైలెంట్గా జరుగుతుంది అది. ఓకే, సో ప్లీజ్ రీడ్ 54E, 54G, 54H. Once you complete, we go to part 4. Completed. Next. See here. Next 3 sections. Part 4. Sorry. Part number 4. What is the part 4? I, J, F are contained in this area. I, J and F. In that, J is very, very important. Okay. Sorry. Answer my question once. Committee of creditors is governed by which section under CIRP? 21. నేనే చెప్పేస్తున్నా. మీకు టైం ఇచ్చాను అనుకోండి, మీరు టైం తీసుకుంటూ ఉంటారు. సో సెక్షన్ నెంబర్ 21 of normal CARP governs the concept of COC. Same apply even here. Andulo change emi ledu. See there. Committee of creditor. Time limit to constitute within 7 days of PPI commence. What is PPI? Pre-packaged insolvency commence. The date on which your application is admitted, PPRP will commence. From that date, within how many days, sir? 7 days. Next. First meeting should be held within 7 days of idi kuda same. Next, provisions of 21 except subsection 1 shall apply. Provisions of section 21 except subsection number 1 of that particular section, everything will apply. So within 7 days of commencement, composition of COC may be altered on the basis of updated list of claims, and such alteration shall not affect any past decision taken. Tell me, sir, today I received claims from 100 financial creditors. With them, I will form a COC. After 1 week, another 55 added. 100 becomes 155. That 100 has taken a decision that will become invalid after entry of 55. No, past decisions will not become invalidated. Next. Vesting of management, very very important. Anduke cheppindi 54J. So generally entire PPRP talks about something. J comes like a joker in a pack of cards of 52, or take 13 for a one person. Most important 2 things will be there. Technically 4 things. One is A. Manaki 54A important. J, A, Q. J important, K important, Q ledu. ఓకే, క్యూ లేదంటే మనకి టాపిక్లో. నిజంగా ప్యాక్ ఆఫ్ కార్డ్స్లో ఏమి ఇంపార్టెంటో వాడు ఏం చూసి రాశాడో మరి దీన్ని కరెక్ట్గా ఆ 4 ఇంపార్టెంట్ అయ్యాయి. ఏ అనేది మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇన్ ప్యాక్ ఆఫ్ కార్డ్స్. ఆఫ్టర్ ఏ, జే, కే, క్యూ, ఆర్ జే, క్యూ, కే. జే ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్, క్యూ నాట్ దేర్, కే ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ అగైన్. సో దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్సో వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. జే ఈజ్ ఎ జోకర్ కార్డ్. జే అనుకోవచ్చు, జోకర్ కార్డ్ అనుకోవచ్చు, మీరు ఏదైనా అనుకోండి దాన్ని. జే స్టాండ్స్ ఫర్ జే కార్డ్ ఆర్ జే స్టాండ్స్ ఫర్ జోకర్ కార్డ్. బోత్ ఆర్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టు చేంజ్ ద గేమ్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్. సేమ్ వే ఈవెన్ హియర్. You know what is a game changing concept in J? Tell me, sir. During PPIRP, management will be vested with RPA, will be continued in CDR? Answer. Vested with RP in this case. అదేంటి సార్ ఇప్పుడే చెప్పారు కదా, ఎప్పుడు అవుతుంది అనేది క్వశ్చన్. రీడ్. Mark it important as well. J. Start. When management vests with RP? During PPIRP, if COC resolves with 66% voting share to vest the management of CD with the RP. They only said change the management, shift from CD to RP. Sir, COC adite chala? No. Procedures further continue. Duty of RP shall apply to the AA. Then AA is of a opinion that affairs of CD are conducted in a fraudulent manner, or there is a gross mismanagement in the affair, then only the management will be shifted from the hands of CD to the RP. 54F. Really fall to section, just read and leave. Anni CARP concepts. All are CARP concepts. Useless section. But read. Just read. 99% that question will not be asked in exam, because it is similar to that of PPIRP. But still, just give 1 minute reading and leave. But everyone, take 2-3 minutes time. Read this entire part 4 charts. 54I, J, F. Completed? 54I, 54J, 54F. So can you go to the next one? Let's not waste the time. Let's go to the... Sir, everyone understood I and J? I, J. Enough. F akkarle, sir. Just read it later when you find time. Most important second section. Third section. So the king of this particular area, PPIRP. What is the concept? 54K. Chadon sir. Corporate debtors eligible for PPIRP. Next. Let us see. 54K. So after that, 54LM. After that, NO. That's all. P akkale sir. Do you know what is P? P says that which concepts of CERP applies for PPIRP. List of sections. Don't read. Okay. Let's read the K. Corporate debtors eligible for PPIRP. Let's start. Submission of BRP. What is BRP? Base Resolution Plan. Submission of BRP. CD shall submit a BRP under section 54A to the RP within how many days? 2 days of commencing the PPIRP and present it to the COC. First దాంట్లో చాలా ప్రొసీజర్ చెప్పాడు. చెప్పండి సార్. Who should prepare? Shall prepare which plan? Submit to the resolution professional under section number మళ్ళీ ఫస్ట్ నుంచి రండి. Submission of base resolution plan. Who will prepare? Prepare what? Submit to whom? Under which section? Within how many days? 2 days before a commencement of PPIRP, and it will be submitted again to the COC. What COC shall do? First one, they will approve BIRP. Approve BRP. Sir, BRP will be approved if and only if operational creditors are also considered and they are also paid a good value. If it does not impair claims to the operational creditors. Next, give an opportunity to the CD to revise BRP before its approval. Not only this, I will invite a prospective resolution applicant to prepare and give me RP, BRP, RP. Invite prospective resolution applicant to formulate a resolution plan to compete with BRP. Here are 2 things. Continue. If COC does not approve BRP or BRP impairs the claims of CD to the OC, the basis of evaluation of resolution plan and relevant information under section number 29A. This is all for this particular point. ఇక్కడ దాకా ఒకసారి చూడండి సార్. ఇన్వైట్ ఈ రెండు వదిలిపెట్టేసేయండి. ఇన్వైట్ ప్రాస్పెక్టివ్ రెజల్యూషన్. ప్రాస్పెక్టివ్ మీన్స్ నెక్స్ట్ కమింగ్ రెజల్యూషన్ అప్లికెంట్ టు ప్రిపేర్. దట్ రెజల్యూషన్ ప్లాన్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ కంపీటింగ్ విత్ ది base resolution plan. One will be selected out of them. Next, answer duties of RP. What are the duties? First, RP shall provide resolution applicant the basis of evaluation of resolution plan. Basis of evaluation of resolution plan. How to prepare resolution plan? What is the basis and relevant information under section number 29? This is called as a information memorandum. Information memorandum. And also RP shall present to the COC for its evaluation resolution plan confirming the requirements under 30A, 32. So 32 lo how many conditions are there? 6 conditions are there. Indake chadivam. Section number 30, submission of resolution plan. It should first provide for insolvency process cost. It should be payment. It should be providing for the payment to operational creditors which shall not be less than liquidated value or a going concern value, whichever is higher. It should conform with all the provisions of the law. All those things is called a 32 conditions. Okay. So RP shall present to COC for its evaluation resolution plan confirming the requirements under section number 30, subsection number 2. Next, decision of COC upon evaluation. జాగ్రత్తగా చూడండి సార్, ఇది ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఇదే situations. If resolution plan is better than base resolution plan, then what will happen? Resolution plan may be selected for approval. Next, if resolution plan is not considered for approval, it shall compete with BRP and best will be selected for approval. And next, approval by not less than 66% of voting share. Selected one will be again submitted for reapproval with how much percent voting? 66%. If approved, plan will be implemented. If not approved, termination of PPIRP. Read it. Take a minute time. Concept. Sir, concept is not so great. We need to understand one important point. BRP fights with and one will be selected out of it. Ante. Ade answer bottom. Summary of the entire concept is that one sentence. Next one. The 54K, everyone understood the concept clearly? Hello, everyone. 54K. Next. 54L, 54M. L and M. Let us see. Approval of a resolution plan. Okay. Let us see the concept. Situational analysis. 54L, 54M. L. Approval of resolution plan. So, once a situation analysis. Start. If AA is satisfied that resolution plan as approved by COC under 54K meets the requirements under 32. How many conditions? 6 conditions of 32. Then it shall within 30 days of receipt of such plan approve the resolution plan. If it satisfied that it does not fulfill, AA shall reject the plan and pass an order for termination of PPIRP. Sir, if AA satisfies that it is in accordance with 30 subsection number 2, what it will be done? Approve the resolution plan, PPIRP will be implemented. Start. Okay. Approve the resolution plan. If it is not satisfied, 2 things will happen. Reject, terminate PPIRP. Next, special case. Where AA has passed an order under section 54J. What is 54J? Vesting of management with the RP in case of a fraud or gross mismanagement. Okay. And resolution plan approved by COC under section 54K do not result in change in management of CD to a person not being a promoter. The AA shall pass an order rejecting the resolution plan, terminate, pass an order for liquidation, declare that the PPIRP cost shall be included into the liquidation costs. Mark this special case important. Read first. We'll give time. Read it first. Will you continue? Read it again. Where AA passed an order under 54J. 54J management will be vested into the hands of RP. Okay. And resolution plan approved by COC. Okay. They approved resolution plan. Now tell me, what is wrong with the company? Why you shifted the management? Management is correct or fraudulent? Or management gross mismanagement? In that case, persons inside the management are wrong. After PPIRP implementation, again same persons are continuing. That's what he want to tell. If the management does not shift the hands, ఇంకా సిగ్గు రాలేదంటున్నాడు. ఓసారి అయింది, మనకి అయిన బుద్ధి రాలా. అలాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్లో కనుక ఉంటే, if you are not ashamed of your position, even after this much PPIRP, then I will reject the resolution plan, terminate and start liquidation, and the cost will be not included into PPIRP cost. It will be included into the liquidation cost. Because what process has started? Liquidation process has started against the corporate debtor. Clear everyone? ఇంకొకసారి చదవండి సార్. Where AA has passed an order under 54J and the resolution plan approved by COC under 54K do not result in change in management. Okay, do not change to a person not being a promoter. మళ్ళీ ఆ ప్రమోటర్ చేతికే ఇస్తున్నాం. చేంజ్ అయింది, ప్రమోటర్ వచ్చి కూర్చున్నాడు. ఎనీవే he is also belonging to the same company. Other than any of your related parties, it should shift the hands. If it does not happen, I will reject the plan, terminate PPIRP, start liquidation, cost included into the liquidation costs. Next, appeal against order under section 54L. 54L, I passed an order. 54L, I passed a order. Order either for approval, order either for termination. So, on what grounds? 61(3) grounds. Then indake 61(3) and what cheppan appeal. On same grounds you can make. Approved resolution plan is in contravention of any law, or there is a material irregularity, or OC are not provided in the resolution plan, or costs have not been provided. Sir, if you remember, this is same as section number 32. ఇందాక చదివాం, గుర్తుందా? అక్కడ వస్తేనే దిస్ ఈజ్ యాజ్ పర్ సెక్షన్ నెంబర్ 61(3) అని రాశారు. సేమ్ కాన్సెప్ట్. నెక్స్ట్, లాస్ట్ పాయింట్ ఫర్ PPIRP and last point also for entire IBC except liquidation process. Okay, see there. Termination of PPIRP. Koncham concentration sir, almost we are in the edge of completion. Please concentrate. Termination of PPIRP. When the section gets attracted, when RP files an application with the AA under section 54K12 or 54D3. 54K12, 54D3. 54K12 means no resolution plan is selected. Entadi? No resolution plan is selected. 54D3, 90 days la PPIRP application is not made by the board of directors. Already akkada chadivan terminate chestarani, same concept. So tell me, what is 54K12? No resolution plan, either BRP or a RP. Nothing is selected. In that case, or when within 90 days of approval, board does not submit, in both the cases, termination. Next, what AA shall do in the aforesaid cases? Terminate and provide for the manner of continuance of avoidance. Sir, avoidance of fraudulent transaction we will see in the liquidation concept. So if that concept comes, leave as of now. Another ground to terminate. Chadan sir, this is important. Start. Where RP intimates AA after commencement of PPIRP, but before its approval. Eppudu cheppali? RP intimates whom? AA. After PPIRP, but before its approval, the decision of COC approved by the vote of 66% voting share to terminate. This is called as a voluntary termination. Who voluntarily terminated? చదువుకోండి, బాగా చదివారు. వేర్ RP intimates whom? AA after commencement of PPIRP, but before approval of resolution plan, the decision of COC approved by the vote of 66% share to terminate PPRP, AA shall pass such an order. That means who is requesting to terminate? Creditor set asking that PPRP is not that much viable for this company, terminate PPRP. But they should do that before its approval by the AA. Terminate the process. Process will be terminated. Next, last concept and important concept again. Chappan sir, into the initiation of CIRP. Initiation of what's a CIRP? Read. When section gets attracted, the COC at any time after commencement of PPRP, but before its resolution plan, before its approval of resolution plan, by vote of 66% share, resolved to initiate CIRP. They terminated that and they initiated CIRP. అసలు చదువుతున్నారు ఏం జరుగుతుందో. ఆఫ్టర్ అప్రూవల్ ఆఫ్ PPRP, after commencement, but before its approval, in the previous case, COC with 60%, 66% share asked to terminate. Here they are asking to convert into CIRP. What AA shall do? Terminate PARP and appoint RP. Now question will be, in CIRP, who will be there? The RP who is there in PPRP will automatically become IRP under CIRP. Appointment of RP under PPRP as IRP for CIRP with his written consent. Written consent. If he fails, IBBI will appoint. Next, declares PPRP costs to be included into CIRP costs. Effect of order of AA. Such an order shall be deemed as an order under section number 7. What is section 7? FC, initiating CIRP. CIRP shall commence from the date of such order. Avoidance transaction read with liquidation. That's all. This is the end of PPIRP concept. Nothing great, nothing big. So with this, we completed 90% of IBC completed. ఒక్కటి చెప్పండి సార్, PPRP డిఫికల్టా ఈజీయా? డెడ్ ఈజీ ఇఫ్ యూ రీడ్ ప్రాపర్లీ. ఆ లెంత్ ఆన్సర్స్ చూసి మాత్రం డిసైడ్ అవ్వకండి, అది ఏం ఉండదు అందులో, ఇవే ఉండేది. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈస్ ది ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ వన్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఇన్ అవర్ సిలబస్. PPIRP has come to an end. So next session we will be starting with the last areas of this particular chapter called as a liquidation concept under IBC. Once liquidation is also completed, a very big area, insolvency code, will be over. So up to here everyone had the clarity, full clarity of the concept. So thank you very much. We'll again meet in the next session.